we're done there. We have one more place. I swear, one more place to go before everything's over. Yeah. We're going back to Estard. Do not, I repeat, do not go in the castle right now. We want to go back outside. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay. Yeah, we end up in the castle. Do not go any further. Come on outside first. You need to do this if you want to get something really good. Make sure you come on out over here. And if you decide to check out the town, you can come over here and talk to these ladies. You see something sparkle in the well. You must be seeing things. Maybe. I don't know. Let's look in the well. Come on down here. And there's a shard here. This is the lost shard. You put the lost shard in your back. Okay, cool. So what is a shard? We're going to show you right now what this thing is important for. Make sure you do this. Make sure you do this. It's very important that you do this. We have the ultimate key now. So we can go down here. I didn't check this out earlier because you couldn't really do anything here now, but now you can. You need to make sure you do this. If you look, there's something kind of weird there. I don't know what that means, but come on out here, and we have a chest here. But it's empty. You want to place something in the treasure chest? Yes. We want to put the lost shard in here. Content on the chest will be saved to the adventure journal. We're going to save here. Do not remove controller. Current adventure is saved on the adventure journal 5 of memory card slot 1. So, this is in slot 5. And you think, why are you doing this? Enter the chest saved in slot 5. Again, why are we doing this? Don't open the chest again. We want to go back out there now. This is going to save over something interesting, we'll say. You need to do this. Make sure you do that, okay? Don't miss out on that. Let's go on up here. And now that we're done with that, we can go and see what's up with the castle. Let's see what everyone's doing. Yeah. Maybe they have something good to say. Finally about us. King Burns, anyway. Hi, Ira. Welcome back, Aris. So you finally defeated the Demon Lord. We couldn't revive God, but real peace has finally come to the world. The Dejan's journey wasn't in vain after all. But, oh dear, we can't keep King Burns waiting. Come on, let's go. Alright, and Ira joins our party for last time. Hi, King Burns, and hi, Princess. Let's see, how's the princess doing? Thank you, Aris. I don't know where my brother is, but I am sure that he would be happy about this, and now everything is over. Big Brother Kiefer, I promise I'll try to be stronger. That's right, you laugh at me if I acted like a baby around you. Princess Lisa. Aww. She really misses her brother. She loves him a lot. Hi, King Burns. Aris and friends, I welcome your return. You have met with much success. Without your efforts, most of the world would still be shrouded in darkness, and the people would continue to worship a false god. An eternity of suffering would have been all that awaited us. The world has only you to thank. To think that this all started from such modest beginnings. I began to question whether I had made a mistake in raising my son for him to steal the queen's ring. That was ages ago, jeez. But by absconding with the precise memento, a chain of events was set into motion that has led us to this point. My son has made me proud, as of all of you. This deserves a great feast, a celebration throughout the entire kingdom. Alright. We did it, guys. That's it. That's Dragon Quest VII. Dragon Warrior 7. It has been a long journey. No, not just, from lack of, like, just being long for being long. It's just, I've been busy. Yeah. So, that's been the issue, but it's finally over. Yeah. Not a lot of people have really played this, I don't think, and I think it's a real shame that, not everyone in the US really had this. No one really experienced it, and I'm kind of glad I got to, show it a little bit, because they are really, I think they're planning on porting this. Ooh, and that night, Estard Castle held a grand feast. Yeah, everyone's happy now. They're planning on porting this game, I think, to the 3DS. I think it's already been done in Japan, but I'm not sure. People from all over the kingdom attended, and festivities lasted all through the night. Finally, night gave way to the morning light. Alright. Hey, Mom. Aris, time to get up. Dawn is breaking already. Today is the start of the yearly Amid Fest harvest. Your father's already at the harbor. Okay, cool. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start our day like we have done 3 or 4 times already. Are you ready? You don't need to oversleep the morning of your first fishing voyage. Oh, we're finally going with our father. That's awesome. Alright, so I want you to show your father how magnificently you've grown up. You don't know how long I've waited for this day. Starting today, you are a full-fledged fisherman. Now, get going. You talk like that to the slayer of the demon lord? Okay. Wait, I almost forgot. Okay. Here, I made 2 fish subs. One for your father, and one for you. Alright, awesome. We finally get to eat our own fish sub. We could have eaten it in the very beginning of the game, but I messed up. Sorry. See you later, and be careful. Do we have any of our weapons and stuff? Yeah, we do. We have the Oceana sword. Yeah. Alright, well, yeah. Okay. Let's go see our father. One last voyage, I guess. Hey, Amit. And hey, it's Gabo there. Aris, you're here. Are you ready for your first fishing expedition? No, not yet. Don't worry about it. A bit of nervousness is to be expected on your first real voyage. I'm sure that you'll do a fine job. Okay. I came to see the Amit Aris. I convinced my old man to take me. Bring back tons of scrumptious fish, Aris, or I'll bite you. Have fun and be careful out there. Oh, yeah, you're a good kid. I have some words of wisdom which I wish to impart on you, Aris. No matter how masterful a fisherman Borkano is, you will eventually surpass his skill. God has blessed your life, and you will be successful in all your endeavors. You've already matured greatly since your journeys began, and soon you'll get together with Maribel and... What? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you. Wait a minute, we got a princess who wants us. Yeah, that... Maribel, please, no. Aris finally made it, eh? I've come to a decision. Starting today, you're a full-fledged fisherman, like the rest of us. Hope you're prepared for the hardships of sea. Before we set sail, get acquainted with the men on board. By men, well, hey, I don't know. I wonder. Register's just been unclosed, unopened the entire game. Anything in here? Nope, nothing. Nothing at all. Nope. Not a thing, not a thing. Alright, well, the men are down here, I guess. But let's see what the cook is doing. He seemed to be... Oh. Maribel. What are you doing in here? I found you. Peekaboo. Shh, quiet down. I can't let anyone find out I'm here. Oh, I remember this. Someone there? Oh well. Maribel, you're trying to stow away again, aren't you? I thought you were told not to come on this voyage. Oh, come on. Why can't I come along, huh? All I wanted to do was try some of that amazing stew you make. I remember flattery get you nowhere, Maribel. I remember that as well. Get off this boat before your father blows his lid. Hey, what's all the racket? Captain Borgano. Actually, Miss Maribel has, Oh. Alright, Maribel, but just this once. Oh, she can stay. We did it. Alright, we're finally shoving off. Get moving, Ars. There's no time to waste, Ars. Yeah, we're, more seaworthy than they think, I think. Because, hey, we've managed a boat. Managed 2 boats. How can you beat that? We managed a freaking flying carpet and a flying stone. Come on now, we can handle a boat. Alright, host the main sail. Bye, Gabo. That's it. Is that it? Guess so. I guess that's it. We're done, guys. That's the end of the game. That's the end of the game. It's been a long one. I love Dragon Warrior. It's gonna be a while until I go back to doing another RPG. I mean, we did Mario, it was Paper Mario. Wow, way back when. Jeez, that was a long time ago. Paper Mario, and then another RPG. We're gonna take a break from RPGs for, I think, a little bit, and go back to something a little more familiar. Hello. Look at that music. I like that music. And that's, I think, the coolest theme in general. Wow. Look at that scene. We're done. Like I said, we're going to be going back to some old roots. I haven't decided which one yet, though, to say the least. Thank you, Akira Toriyama, for giving us this awesomeness. I love the characters, I love the monsters. The monsters are so much fun. I didn't get to show off some of them, but we will be getting into some other stuff later. The adventure is not over. I'll talk about the other thing later, but the adventure's not over. That lost shard will become very, very handy, to say the least. So you need to remember that you have that still to look forward to. Ooh, hello, it's another boat. Oh, it's the Marley the Dragoon. Hi, guys. How you doing? Can we sail in this one? This one's better, I think, in my opinion. But, we will be using that shard very shortly. Because we have a lot to do with it. We are not done with the game yet. We have some stuff to take care of, as you probably already know. Yeah. So it's important that, we don't end this, I guess. Oh, that's it? Alright, fine, whatever. So yeah, it's not quite over, but it's getting there. We have maybe 4 or 5 episodes left. That's bonus material. I do kind of want to show off, like, some of the contests and try to win. And hey, it's Anise! Shark Guy and Anise are together again. He may be a mermaid, but his love for her is the strongest. That's awesome. Wow. Like father, like son. He got the princess, and so did we. And she hasn't aged a bit. She ages like 1 day, I think, a year. I forget, though. So she aged, I think, a year. I don't know. Yeah. What was I saying? We have about, I don't know, 4 or 5 more episodes of bonus content. I do want to, go... We're going to be looking into some of the contests. That will require me, raising Aris's attack stats, getting some stuff. I do plan on showing you guys, the bazaar, because you can get some pretty nifty stuff at the bazaar. You can get, you can buy Metal King shields there, and you can also find another mini medal there. The Great Farm I'm not gonna show off, just it's gonna take for frickin' ever. You need 21 merchants to get the bazaar, and that's 21 merchants and then like 14 other characters, whatever you like. Let's see what else. Try to show off some contests. I think Ira will be participating in the beauty contest, Aris in the strength contest, and Melvin is, I think, gonna be intelligence contest. So that'll be a thing, and then we're gonna have some other stuff to do. So yeah, I think it'll be about 4 or 5 more episodes, maybe a few more. I don't know. We'll see. And then we'll be moving on to my next thing. I'm not sure when it's gonna start. I have an idea what I want to do for it. Again, we're gonna be going back to some somewhat old roots. But, you know, we'll just have to see how it turns out, I guess. Again, though, I'm not quite sure. I'm not as prepared for it as I like to be. That's, like, also sometimes why stuff, like, happens as I practice other stuff for other projects. So, yeah. New project coming out. I don't know when it'll be. I will, of course, be uploading more Smash Bros. Stuff. I think I did say that I'm going to tournament on Sunday. Haven't been yet. This is like actually being recorded almost immediately after like this entire setting. See, I'm gonna have the finale in like 3 parts, I think. Maybe even 4, because it's a long finale. This recording been going on for almost an hour already. Yeah, so we spent more time, I think, doing like traveling around instead of fighting the Demon Lord. That's kind of funny, but oh well. Thank you, Enix, for giving us this awesome game. I do love Dragon Quest, but we're not going to be doing another Dragon Quest game for quite a while. I am considering doing... I haven't decided yet. In the way future, it'll be like maybe 4 or 5 more LPs. Dragon Warrior 8. That will be a challenge. I'm hoping to get a better... not a better... a better capture card, per se. I'd like to get the Elgato and... you know, do some more high-def games, which would be awesome, I think. But, you know, I don't have the money for that right now. Sad to say, but, well. Like I said, though, I will be having a lot more, you know, a lot of, Smash Bros. Stuff. Not Wii U, right now, anyway. Yeah, just, you know, for Plu. Thanks, shout-outs to the guys, you know, who do that. I haven't said this. If you check out their channel, which I sometimes post in... which I do post in, like, my videos and stuff, you will sometimes see me play on stream, and get, like, get a good look at what I, you know, look like and stuff if you want to. And I do okay on it. I had, like, a pretty fun moment at one point. Hello. What's going on here? There. What's going on, guys? Okay, reel in the net. Alright. going on? Ooh, it's fishies. Look at the fishies. Oh, it's all shiny. Hey, it's a stone. Hey, what's this? It's a flat stone. But it's different from those shards that you were collecting, Aris. Collecting? What? Wow, guys, okay. Instead of a map, it has writing carved in it. Let's see what it says. Dear Aris. Dear Aris. I'm still traveling with Layla and the rest of the Dejan tribe. I don't even know how long it has been since you and I went our separate ways. Jean hasn't yet to return. As the guardian of the tribe, the honor of marrying Layla fell to me. If you find this, I want you to let my father know that his son has finally found his way in this world. And Aris, I want you to know that we are friends no matter how far we are from each other. Your friend, Kiefer. Final parting words from a good friend. We kept his letter with us the entire game. We didn't do anything with it. We didn't scrap it or anything. Those were his last words to us. Thank you, Kiefer. He started us on this journey. It was him who wanted to do this. And he helped us get to where we are now. Without him, none of this would have happened. That is curiosity and him stealing his mother's ring. And that's what happened. Yeah. And that's it, guys. That's the end. I think we're done. I think this is over. Exception of bonus material. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have an awesome day, and I hope you take care.